Yeah. Boom to the hey, all you sports fans out there in the tubosphere. Made up of all and each and every one of you, the individual. One is the most important number. Welcome to Fast Track Sports Rag highlights here on Talk Radio version of the OMSR. I'm your brief but very concise host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Thrill. Taking you through the voiceover intro show thing-a-ling-a-majing. New format here in Gen 5.0. Soon to be coming up with the graphics, but unofficially Gen 5.0. Sport rant, most of the sport talk after the highlights. So this episode, how Bama, University of Alabama in Alabama, as opposed to Auburn, Alabama, seems to have the charmed life. Quickie sport rant. Going to be about, from the previous episode from today, about the SEC West coming down to Miss State and Bama. In the meantime, roll clips.
This is for 39 yards and the lead.
Frank Thorpe calls him the best snapper in college football. He's never had a bad one.
That one's good. And this one is as well. LSU grabs the lead.
Vernon practice Thursday. They got to the same position, doing the 2-minute drill. And Les said this is for the win. LSU say missed to the right. He said penalty, Alabama. He missed to the left. He said penalty. And the third one, he put it right through the middle. And he looked at him and said, I want that one.
In Death Valley. Trent Demang will kick off. Les Miles trying to go 47-3 as the head coach here on Saturday night.
And as much as Alabama has struggled with offense, perhaps the kickoff return would be the best shot. Does LSU do something different to avoid the big kickoff return?
3 times, twice in his career, Christian Jones has returned kickoffs for touchdowns.
Yeah, they squib it. And
Yeah.
out of bounds.
Oh!
Just those stats that you quoted, Les had in his head. And the guy just made a mistake. They wanted it low, but it's a 50-yard wide field. You can't kick it out of bounds. Right now, Les needs more to eat than grass. They need 32 yards for a 50-yard field goal. They'll be able to ground it. Stop the clock.
That was a gain of 16.
How about this drive for Blake Sims? The great scramble, the patience with the throws, and finally getting out of the pocket. He delivers the ball, gets his hands underneath it, and does he control it? It doesn't matter, because the next play was snapped, and it was over.
12 seconds to go.
We showed you Blake Sims' passing chart. He had not had one completion over 10 yards, but he came through on this last drive.
4-man rush. Sims. Caught. Yes. The Andrew White. How about this drive?
They've got 7 seconds. Do you throw one in the end zone or you go field goal right now? Alabama's going to go field goal right now.
Adam Griffin on the opening drive or earlier in the game hit the upright. He's in 2 of his last 7. He's 1 for 2 tonight. This is for the tie. 27 yards out.
drop. All the pressure. I think back when A.J. McCarron led that last drive down there. This time, Blake Sims, without the experience of McCarron, just stayed with it.
Into overtime.
The reason Lane was so happy, besides scoring a touchdown, is in that play you could see Blake Sims continue to look back to the left to the bench, and Lane Kiffin switched the play and called the rub to the outside, and it was executed perfectly.
Alabama by 7. Fournette is the running back. Melvin Jones is the fullback. Play action. Jennings out of the backfield. He dropped it. Melvin Jones.
You know, in this case, dropped is being kind. He batted it down, basically. Watch him. Goes up for the ball, turns his head. I mean, he didn't just lift his eyes. He turned his whole head to turn upfield. And as he turns his head, you can see his eyes. They're almost a couple yards out in front of him where his vision was, and he bats it.
2nd and 10. Jennings, left side, one-on-one. Receiver ran out of bounds. That's Malachi Dupree.
Now, that was somewhat of an odd call. You know, I mean, remember, it's still 3 more downs to score. And I believe that Cameron thought he could pick on Cyrus Jones, number 5. He just felt that that was the guy to go after, and he's been going after him all game. Hasn't worked, has it?
Intended for Traven Durrell. Fourth down.
Look what happened. The first down drop defined the whole series of calls. And as Perry goes over and gets the ball, good defense.
4th and 10. LSU. Jennings pulls up, lobs it into the end zone. It is tipped and incomplete. And Alabama in overtime with a wonderfully conceived drive to the tying field goal to set up the OT prevails.
I thought Jennings could have ran for the first down. There was a lot of bumping, a lot of hand checking, and the officials kept the flags in their pockets. I really thought Jennings could have made the first down on this. When he gets outside, there is no one in front of him. He sees the throw, and now.
Oh, you're right.
Look at all that hand checking. But I tell you, it's from both guys. Dupree was shoving as well. And when they're both shoving it in play, the official's not going to bail you out.
All right. Some good stuff going on there. So what do y'all think about that terrible kick, right? I think the 35-yard line is too much of a penalty. When they kick it out of bounds, they mark it where it went out of bounds. Yeah, I'm trying to think back to games, big-time matchups, where that turned out to be like a huge deal. Like, you know, your 2 return guys, or ball bounces just right and funny enough that neither one of them gets it. They think it's going to roll out touchback. Boop, it goes out of the 1. Saw that a few times, like back in the 90s. Yeah, new format here, Gen 5.0 unofficially. Put most of the sport talk, as of like right now, to those of you still listening, here at the end. Trying to keep it relevant to the video highlights, the subject, pursuant to the subject, vis-a-vis the highlights. So, Yeah, having covered the Auburn game, I think they ran out of all their 9 lives today, for sure. They had their chance, did not finish it. Bama, they seem to have, they're the Longhorns, plus Mississippi State. So, quickie sport rant, you know, let's say like this was 3 weeks ago, it's on the channel on the Monday morning quarterbacking playlist, but the SEC, you know, for the top 5 rankings wise back then, and I said, you know, giving lots of love to the SEC, all you got to do is go back and look at the preseason. The numbers never lie. How this is good to be a down year on the SEC. You should check out that episode. You know, dude, African American dude, good artist, you know, quick, you know, it's really good. Talent. And the ranking system fell back into the same old pattern of giving lots of love to the SEC West, when in fact there's really only going to be one team left standing. And I say it's Mississippi State. I say it's Mississippi State. The way Auburn looked last week, thumping around, who was it that they played? Looked impressive against. I saw that. Forgot. I was in the hospital then, truth to tell. That's why there's been a 2-week lag here at the OMSR. Never neglect your sports hernia injuries in the abdomen, because I'll tell you, I was pretty careful. Work out a little bit, but not too heavy. Couldn't do squats, didn't do deadlifts, didn't do anything too straining on that core. About 2.5 years. You know, one more flare up, man, led to all kinds of complications. Get that taken care of. You like Obamacare or not, whatever, get some health insurance through the state. So, yeah, SEC West, getting too much love, overhyped. And now we see there's a lot of parity with Arkansas doing well. Ole Miss, you know, they were riding high for a while, but at least about the Ole Miss from a while back, where they were down in the basement part of the SEC West, and it's just well rounded. In the SEC East, this is supposed to be the year there's going to be a beast out of the East. The East just doesn't seem to get their act together. They should redistrict the SEC, right? Like politically speaking, because it's like all the there's a certain demographic that favors a particular politician in the SEC West. This is the analogy I'm using, and nowhere near the parity over on the East side of things. Whatever. Those are my thoughts, rant-wise, for the day. All the video highlights courtesy to CBS, the SEC, and the respective universities. Everything else to the OMSR. Reminding you, college sports especially, obviously, to those of you who are in college. Yo, shout out to Pi Kappa Alpha, all chapters from Alpha Tau at the U. UView, playing Oregon right now. Yeah, college sports, alcohol, joined at the hip. So mind your P's and Q's out there, you know? No silly DUIs. We're later out here.